Hey everybody, today we're going to talk about something that everyone loves, everyone needs, and everyone uses every day. Do you have any idea what that is? You guessed it. It's money. So let's talk about money. What is money really, right? Money's kind of like a tool. There's a great thing to be in America right now because two things. Money that you don't have is cheap and you're allowed to make mistakes. Let's just say you're working a job or maybe you don't have any money. I actually started a business when I was a teenager with probably about $1, maybe $2, and my own personal little collection of stuff. But if you have any type of credit score whatsoever, right, and you build up your credit, money is cheap. Literally, there are so many different finance companies. There's small business finance companies, there's angel investors, but even people, friends and family, there's just so many sources that you guys can get some starter, some seed capital to start to do the things that you guys need to do. But for those that have, let's just say, a credit score, maybe that's not so great, did you know that you can actually get that fixed? And I don't mean by like, oh, well, you know, I have to wait like 3 or 4 years or 5 years. No, it doesn't work like that. You don't have to do it like that. There's actually services, which you can actually check in the link in the description, that I'll show you that actually will get negative reports or like something that happened. Let's just say you got hurt and you had to go to an urgent care and you didn't have insurance and they try to bang you out for like $1,500 to $2,000. They'll get that removed. There's ways to get it removed or negotiate it down so that way you can raise your credit score. You can get the cheap money. And what I mean by cheap money, I'm talking about like 5, 6, 7% on thousands of dollars. There's crowdsourcing and crowdfunding platforms that will allow you to borrow this money if you have a decent credit score. It doesn't have to be perfect. Not only that, if you already have a small business, there's other funding methods that I talk about in my other videos. And again, just hit the subscribe button and we'll send you all those details on how you can actually get advances on your money as well, on what you have coming in now. So for instance, let's say you want to expand your business. Let's say you want to buy new equipment for your company or your store, or you're doing gigs and you need to buy new equipment. This money's pretty cheap because again, money's just a tool. You can borrow it, you can give it back to other people, you can make crazy deals with friends or family and be like, hey, I'll do X or Y, or just give you back. There's so many ways. When people tell me like, I don't have money, they're like, oh, I don't have any money. Yeah, great, good. You don't have any money, well, go get some because you can get it. There's very inventive ways to be able to create funding. I basically found creative ways to get that money so that way I had a stepping stone, a stepping ladder. Worst case scenario, here we go. I raised the money, company, they tried, investing in me. I lost $100,000. I have to file bankruptcy. Okay, you file bankruptcy. Guess what? That's it. You just go off and you repeat the process. Some of the richest people in the world have gone bankrupt or gone close to being bankrupt. Some people have gone bankrupt and have made millions after that. There's nothing wrong with it. It's crazy. And you know what? It could be a stressful time in people's lives. And I totally get it because it's like, oh man, I gotta do this. But guess what? That's because money doesn't have any real value other than what you put on it and what other people put on it. So now is the time, my friends, start thinking out the box, okay? So if you don't have money, tell me some interesting ways that you think that you can get money. Tell me what your score is. Tell me what you think that you need to do. And I'll give you some insight. I'm gonna tell you, I have nothing to hold back Because you know what? If I could start with zero money, you could start with zero money. It's not impossible. So if you want to get out of that hamster wheel and you want to create value for yourself and for your life and get more out of it, then that is the ticket, my friends. Use that cheap money, all right? There's good debt, there's bad debt. We'll go into other videos and talk about that type of stuff. But again, if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. I'm gonna teach you about entrepreneurship. I'm gonna show you guys exactly what you need to do to get to the next level, all right? To get more for your life, get more out of your life, and be more abundant. The idea of like, you need to have $1 million to be happy, believe me, there's a lot of people I know who have $10 million who aren't happy, and people who have a lot less are exceptionally happy. All right, guys, well, thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys next time, and listen, remember, make that money in 2020. Talk to you guys soon.